Alexandria Presbyterian Church is a welcoming community of believers,
rejoicing in the gospel,
transformed by its power,
and responding with grateful hearts,
and service to our God and world.
Alexandria Presbyterian Church has been in the heart of the Alexandria community for over 35 years. We believe that God has placed us right here in the shadow of Washington, D.C. for a purpose. One of the things that Washington, D.C. is known for is power. People come to this city to see change, to make change. But we believe that Jesus Christ alone can bring about the greatest power and change in people's lives or even society. Unchanging truth, changing lives, the motto that we print on our bulletin every week is true. Only God can transform lives at the deepest level. That's the purpose of APC.
What I love about APC is that we really are a family here. We come from all over the city. We come from different backgrounds, different countries, lots of different life stages, and yet we come here together and offer sweet, authentic gospel community to one another. We encourage one another, and just the way that we truly operate as a family here is such an encouragement to all of our faiths.
Our youth group is awesome and a vital part of this church family. We gather students from 30+ schools in the area, private, public, and homeschool, and we aim to mentor these students when they arrive to become strong disciples of Christ, equipped to be able to reach their friends, to love others with Christ-like service, and to navigate this crazy world with wisdom.
We are thankful that the gospel community at APC includes many families with babies and children. God loves them, and so do we. Our goal for them is to grow in their relationship with Him and in community with one another. When we show, not just tell, our children that God loves them and that we love them, we're setting them on a path to understand and believe the other wonderful things about God.
APC is the church where I found Jesus. I remember very vividly the time when I come to the US about 8 years ago, and I've been very warmly greeted and warmly invited to discuss my understanding of the Bible. And I realized that it was really truly them inviting me to discover and to meet Jesus Himself.
Our lives are changed as we train our hearts to worship. We gather as a church every week in our own weakness to behold the glory of God. And then we respond by taking our eyes off of ourselves and fixing our eyes on Him. And God has promised that as we do that, He's at work in every one of us to transform us to increasingly reflect His glory to the watching world.
At the end of every worship service, we stand as a congregation and attest that we will serve our city and our world in the name of Christ. We rejoice in that. We get to bless our neighborhoods and our community by getting involved, serving, and sharing the good news of Jesus.
So one of the ways that worship changes us is that it reminds us that we're part of something bigger and larger than ourselves. And although our footprint is here in Alexandria, our reach is actually global through our gospel partnerships. And so we're seeing lives change, not only here in Alexandria City, but all over the world. And I love that. I love seeing God at work, and I love seeing the fact that He invites us to be participants in that work.
APC is a praying church. We believe that prayer is foundational to everything we do. We believe that God hears and answers our prayers. When someone at APC says, "I'm praying for you," we actually pray for you because we believe it matters.
APC is a church where a person can come as they are, but they don't stay where they are. We are people who desire to really be more like Christ and see real change. We don't want to be fake. We all have our stuff. We all have things that we wrestle with. We all have things that we are challenged by, and it really matters what you do with those things. We're a church where a brother can put his hand on another brother's shoulder, or a sister can put her hand on another sister's shoulder, and they can go to the cross together in prayer, and we can find grace, and they can find hope for real change.
Alexandria has been our home for over 30 years. And APC has been our church home for all those years.
Regardless of where you are on your spiritual journey, we would love for you to find a home here at APC.